Yeah, that's right, y'all. We got one Fintastic Packer jersey. How's it going, everybody? Those of y'all who are new to my channel, my name's Austin, and this is Fintastic Freaks. So yes, we have one puffer down here that you guys have never seen, and he lives inside this 20-gallon right here. And you can already see him there in the corner. We'll gradually get closer. I don't want to move too quick as this guy is still very skittish around the camera, which is part of the reason why I haven't made a video about him until now. I finally got him at least used enough to the camera where he doesn't freak out when I have it in front of his tank. But this is a abei puffer. I spell it down there because I would not be surprised by mispronouncing it, as pronunciation is not one of my gifts in life. So the abei is another puffer that is native to Asian waters, including, yes, the Mekong River, hence why it looks very similar to our Mekong River puffer that we saw earlier. But I promise they are a little bit different, as if you look at them a little bit more, and if we look back at the Mekong River, this guy right here, the abei specifically, has a little bit of a darker coloration, giving the most notable distinction. And just like our other puffer from the Mekong River, look at his markings there. A little beautiful spot on the side there. Beautiful, beautiful little puffer. He's about 3.5 inches right now, and while he has warmed up to the camera, as you can see, he still isn't quite sure about it. A little puffer yawn there for you as well. But this little guy, much like our other Mekong River puffer there, the abei will grow up to be about 6 or so inches before it's done growing. This one is a lot more social, as you can see, which is kind of hit or miss with the Mekong River type puffers. But this one, for the most part, doesn't mind coming to the front of the glass and saying hello. And since the abei is another puffer that is native to the Mekong River and other fresh waters in Asia, this is a guy that I've learned, at least with my experiences, likes his water not overly warm. I keep him at about 75, 76. Anything above that, and this guy, while I wouldn't say he would be stressed, he doesn't move around as much as he would be like what you see now. But overall, 75, 76 degrees for their water. Nothing above that is proved to be the most effective for this little guy, as well as my other Mekong River, as well as the arrowhead puffer that I have, which is also from the Mekong River area. But as for this little guy, he's definitely the most active of the trio here. And normally this feels like the part of the video where I'd say, we need to come up with a name for this little puffer. Well, for this little puffer though, I already have a name in mind. And the little puffer's name is Roger. And I can hear some people are like, well, there it is. He just named a puffer after a Packer player. And well, I guess you can make that connection with Roger to Rogers, I guess. This one is actually named after a Roger that I knew in personal life, and just like the Roger that this little puffer is being named after, they're both, well, one, really cool. I mean, just look at this little guy. Just like the other Roger that he's being named for, he's always coming up to say hello, always seeing what you're up to, whether it's me, my wife, or guests in the fish room. He's always curious to see what you're up to and see how you're doing. That's exactly how the Roger that this little puffer is being named after was like. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Roger, the abei puffer. But as I said here, little Roger here, while he's only about 3.5 inches right now, will need to be upgraded later out of this 20-gallon tank, despite he has it all to himself. But fortunately, since we have a puffer that eventually is going to need to be rehomed to a bigger tank as well, it should all work out. Of course, I'm talking about the 40 breeder that houses my little baby Maboo puffer. And this little baby has already grown about 1 inch since you probably have last seen him. Gotta be honest, I didn't expect him to warm up as quickly as he did, but he's already getting used to me coming up to the tank, and look at him already compared to the last time. He's still only barely over 3 inches. He was barely over 2 inches when we got him. But he's already getting noticeably bigger. Before you know it, in a few months or so, we're probably gonna have to move him out of this 40 breeder and into his next grow out tank. We have decided to name the little Maboo puffer Mac. Yes, partially because of the, whole Big Mac thing down the road here. I thought it fit. While this 40 breeder will still serve him for at least a few months longer easily. Starting to already work on his next grow out tank, which will be the 185 bow front, which you've seen earlier. We'll have some update videos as that time grows closer and closer. But as you can see here, still plenty of space for him, and once Mac here outgrows this 40 breeder, we'll move Roger out of that 20 over there into the 40 breeder over here. And it honestly should work out time frame wise pretty nicely. And the final puffer I wanted to give a little update is the Mekong River puffer itself. That, and you can also get a little comparison on the colors. As you can see, the Mekong River puffer is a little bit lighter in coloration. And we got a name winner also on this one, as suggested by one of our viewers, Ryan Hansen to be precise. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Donk Mekong, the Mekong River puffer.
Hello!
If only he was as brave as Donkey Kong and would stay out more, but as you can see, little guy's been eating perfectly well here. It's kind of weird though that he's out and about here. He usually likes to hide and such. As I say that, yep, there he goes.
Bye, have a great time.
He's like, I do not like the camera, leave me alone. You can kind of see his little head right there underneath the sponge filter. This is his favorite hiding spot, hence why he's also made himself a little crater and such. Okay, buddy, we'll leave you alone. And that, guys, is the new puffer, as well as a couple updates on a couple of the other puffers here. I hope you all enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about the puffers here and about the name that we got for the Mekong River puffer, as well as, hey, little update on Mac the Maboo here and meeting Roger, our abei puffer. If you like all these puffers, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below of which of the three is your favorite here, or maybe you just got a comment about one of the three puffers. All sorts are welcome. And if you're new to my channel and have not done so already, consider clicking the subscribe button to stay in the loop with everything I do. Fish reveals such as this, and plenty more coming here in 2022. Of course, as always though, ladies and gentlemen, fantastic fish keepers alike, thank you all for watching my video, and I will see all of you in my next one. Stay fantastic.